What if I told you there's a national park in the USA where you can see the Milky Way so clearly it looks fake? Another where bears literally fish for salmon right in front of you, and one that has more biodiversity than the entire Amazon rainforest? And what if I told you that there is a national park that kills more people than any other in America, yet millions still visit every year? But wait until you see what I found at the park ranked number 1. Even NASA uses it for Mars training. Hey everyone, welcome back to Channel Name. I'm Your Name, and over the past 3 years, I've visited 47 national parks across America, spending over $47,000 and driving more than 35,000 miles to bring you this ultimate ranking. But here's the thing. I discovered that 90% of travelers are visiting these incredible places completely wrong. They're missing hidden gems, skipping the best viewpoints, and leaving without experiencing the true magic these parks offer. Today, I'm revealing the top 25 national parks that will literally change your perspective on America's natural beauty. And trust me, number 3 on this list will absolutely blow your mind, while number 17, I guarantee you've never even heard of it. But before we dive in, if you love epic travel content like this, smash that like button right now. It helps me create more adventures for you. And let's see if we can hit 2,000 likes on this video. Now, I've ranked these parks based on 5 key criteria: natural beauty, unique experiences, accessibility, wildlife encounters, and that wow factor that gives you chills. Each park on this list offers something you literally cannot find anywhere else on Earth. And here's what makes this video different. I'm not just showing you pretty pictures. I'm sharing the exact locations, hidden spots, and insider tips that took me years to discover. Plus, I'll reveal which parks are best for different types of travelers. Comment below right now and tell me, what's the most beautiful place you've ever visited? I read every single comment. Number 25, Congaree National Park, South Carolina. Starting at number 25, we have America's best-kept secret, Congaree. This park protects the largest intact expanse of old-growth bottomland hardwood forest in the US. But here's the magical part. For just 2 weeks each year, synchronous fireflies create a light show that looks like something from Avatar. Insider tip: visit during the 3rd week of May and camp at the Longleaf Campground for the ultimate firefly experience. Number 24, Great Sand Dunes National Park, Colorado. Imagine skiing down sand dunes that are 750 feet tall, with snow-capped mountains as your backdrop. That's Great Sand Dunes, where you can sandboard in the morning and snowboard in the afternoon during certain seasons. Number 23, Channel Islands National Park, California. California's Galapagos. 5 islands where you can kayak through sea caves, snorkel with sea lions, and see endemic species found nowhere else on Earth. The boat ride alone is worth it. I saw dolphins racing our boat for 20 minutes straight. Number 22, Dry Tortugas National Park, Florida. Accessible only by boat or seaplane, this park sits 70 miles west of Key West. Picture this: crystal clear water so transparent you can see the bottom at 30 feet, and a massive Civil War fort rising from the ocean like something from a movie. Number 21, Isle Royale National Park, Michigan. Here's something incredible. This entire island is a natural laboratory where scientists study the relationship between wolves and moose. It's one of the least visited parks in America, but the wilderness experience is unmatched. But wait, these were just the warm-up parks. Numbers 20 through 16 include a park where you can literally walk on glaciers, and another where the rocks glow in the dark. Keep watching. Number 20, Glacier Bay National Park, Alaska. Imagine standing on the deck of a boat, watching building-sized chunks of ice crash into the ocean with thunderous roars. That's Glacier Bay, where you can witness climate change happening in real time as glaciers that took thousands of years to form disappear before your eyes. Number 19, Capitol Reef National Park, Utah. This park is like stepping back in time, literally. You can see 2,000-year-old petroglyphs, pick fresh fruit from pioneer-era orchards, and drive through rainbow-colored canyons that look like they belong on Mars. Pro tip: visit in late spring when the fruit trees are blooming. It's absolutely surreal. Number 18, North Cascades National Park, Washington. Called the American Alps, this park has more glaciers than any other park in the continental US. The hiking here will challenge you, but the payoff? Imagine alpine lakes so blue they don't look real, surrounded by jagged peaks that pierce the sky. Number 17. Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park, Colorado. Here's that park I bet you've never heard of. These canyon walls are so dark they absorb 99% of sunlight. Standing at the rim feels like looking into the Earth's core. The Gunnison River carved this canyon so deep and narrow that some areas only get 33 minutes of sunlight per day. The canyon walls are older than complex life on Earth. We're talking 1.7 billion years old. Number 16. Mammoth Cave National Park, Kentucky. The world's longest known cave system with over 400 miles mapped and surveyed. But here's what blew my mind. They estimate there are still thousands of miles yet to be discovered. You're literally exploring an underground world that's still being mapped. If you're loving these hidden gems, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on because I'm planning a whole series visiting the most underrated parks in America. Number 15. Olympic National Park, Washington. 3 ecosystems in one park. Temperate rainforest where trees are draped in moss like something from Lord of the Rings, rugged Pacific coastline with sea stacks and tide pools, and glacier-capped mountains. It's like visiting 3 different planets. Number 14. Arches National Park, Utah. Home to over 2,000 natural stone arches, more than anywhere else in the world. But here's the secret most people miss. Visit at sunrise for delicate arch. You'll have it completely to yourself, and the light hitting that red rock, it's pure magic. Number 13. Death Valley National Park, California, Nevada. The hottest, driest, and lowest place in North America, yet somehow one of the most beautiful. Where else can you stand 282 feet below sea level, experience temperatures that can literally kill you, and then see the most incredible night sky in the continental US? Death Valley holds the world record for the highest air temperature ever recorded, 134 degrees. Number 12. Acadia National Park, Maine. The first place to see sunrise in the US from October to March. Cadillac Mountain offers 360-degree views, but the real magic happens along the rugged coastline where you can watch lobster boats work while waves crash against pink granite cliffs. Number 11. Bryce Canyon National Park, Utah. Those aren't just rocks. They're called hoodoos, and they're formed by millions of years of frost wedging and erosion. The amphitheater views will make you question if you're still on Earth. And the night sky here? It's so dark you can see the Milky Way with your naked eye. But here's where things get absolutely insane. The top 10 parks include one where you can literally see 4 states from a single viewpoint, another where ancient trees older than Jesus still stand, and the park that NASA uses for Mars training. Don't you dare leave now! Number 10. Rocky Mountain National Park, Colorado. Trail Ridge Road, the highest continuous paved road in North America, reaching 12,183 feet. You're literally driving above the tree line into alpine tundra that exists nowhere else at this latitude. And those mountain views? They stretch for hundreds of miles on clear days. Number 9. Great Smoky Mountains National Park, Tennessee, North Carolina. America's most visited national park, and for good reason. More tree species than in all of Northern Europe, black bears that will literally walk past your car, and those smoky mists that give the mountains their name create an otherworldly atmosphere. Number 8. Sequoia National Park, California. Here's what changed everything for me. Standing next to General Sherman, the largest living tree on Earth by volume. These trees were saplings when the pyramids were built. When you touch that bark, you're touching something that's been alive for over 2,000 years. I actually cried when I first saw these giants. The scale is so overwhelming that your brain can't process it at first. Number 7. Zion National Park, Utah. The Narrows. Hiking through a river between 2,000-foot canyon walls so narrow that in some places you can touch both sides. It's like walking through a cathedral carved by water over millions of years. But be careful, flash floods can fill these canyons in minutes. Number 6. Mesa Verde National Park, Colorado. the only national park dedicated to preserving cultural heritage. These aren't just ruins, they're entire cities built into cliff faces by the ancestral Puebloans 700 years ago. Cliff Palace has over 150 rooms and was home to hundreds of people. Walking through these dwellings gives you chills. Comment below, what's the oldest human-made structure you've ever visited? These cliff dwellings predate Columbus by 200 years. Number 5. Denali National Park, Alaska. Mount McKinley, North America's tallest peak at 20,310 feet. But here's what makes Denali special. It's visible wilderness as far as you can see. 6 million acres of untouched nature where grizzly bears, wolves, and caribou roam free. The bus ride alone is a wildlife documentary come to life. Number 4. Yosemite National Park, California. Yosemite Valley, carved by glaciers into the most recognizable landscape in America. El Capitan's sheer granite face rises 3,000 feet from the valley floor. Yosemite Falls drops 2,425 feet in 3 tiers. And Half Dome? It's literally half a mountain, sliced clean by geological forces. Insider secret: visit in late May when the waterfalls are at peak flow from snowmelt. The mist creates rainbows that arc across the entire valley. Number 3. Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho. Here's why this blew my mind. Yellowstone sits on top of a massive volcanic caldera that last erupted 640,000 years ago. The entire park is basically a giant volcano. Over 10,000 thermal features, including Old Faithful, are powered by magma just miles beneath your feet. Here are the mind-blowing facts. Half of the world's geothermal features are in Yellowstone. The park is home to the largest high-altitude lake in North America. Yellowstone Lake is so big it has its own weather system. Wildlife encounters. I've seen bison traffic jams, wolves hunting elk, and grizzly bears fishing for trout. It's like being inside a nature documentary. Number 2. Grand Canyon National Park, Arizona. 1 billion years of Earth's history carved into layered rock walls. The scale is so massive that your brain literally cannot process it. Standing at the rim, you're looking at geological time periods spanning from before life existed on Earth to the age of dinosaurs. I spent an entire day just sitting at Desert View Watchtower, watching the colors change as shadows moved across the canyon. Every minute brought new beauty as light played across those ancient walls. Number 1. Glacier National Park, Montana. Here's why Glacier takes the top spot. It's literally disappearing. When the park was established in 1910, it had 150 glaciers. Today, only 26 remain. You're witnessing the end of an ice age. What makes it number 1? Going to the Sun Road. 50 miles of engineering marvel carved into mountainsides. Mountain goats that walk right up to you. Lakes so pristine you can drink directly from them. Over 700 miles of trails through untouched wilderness. Standing at Hidden Lake Overlook, surrounded by peaks in every direction, watching mountain goats graze while eagles soar overhead, it's the most beautiful place I've ever seen in my life. The park's extreme elevation changes and pristine conditions make it perfect for studying how ecosystems adapt to rapid climate change, research that helps with Mars colonization planning. And there you have it, the 25 most incredible national parks in America. Each one offers experiences you literally cannot find anywhere else on Earth. But here's the thing, this video only scratches the surface. I'm creating detailed guides for each of these parks, with exact locations, hidden spots, best times to visit, and photography tips. If you want access to all my insider knowledge, subscribe right now and hit that notification bell. Which park surprised you the most? Drop a comment below. Have you visited any of these parks? Share your experience. Which park is going on your bucket list after watching this? And if this video inspired you to start planning your own national park adventure, share it with someone who needs to see these incredible places. Trust me, they'll thank you later. And I'll see you in the next adventure. Until then, keep exploring.